I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Sorry about that. But we're going to talk about this plant-based Republican National Convention that took place yesterday. And the reason why I say plant-based, because, and I'm not the only one saying this. I woke up today. I watched it a little bit last night, as much as I can take. It was about 32 minutes of it. I was trying to wait for Tim Scott, but I couldn't stomach everything that was taking place before he got there. So I woke up this morning and I see on Twitter that cocaine convention was trending. And the reason why cocaine convention was trending was because of two speeches, in particularly Don Jr. and his girlfriend, I don't even know her name, Kimberly Guilford, I think it is. Man, when I tell you they were coked out of their minds. So let me set the framework for it. And this is not, I'm not speculating. I'm not even making an assumption. I'm not even accusing. I'm declaring that they were on cocaine. I know cocaine. I ain't never done it. I seen it. I know what it do. I know what it does. That was cocaine. I mean, you got to imagine being in that position. So let me paint the picture for you. Republican National Convention, the first night, was a little bit different than the DNC in that they didn't run as many pre-produced segmented features as the DNC. They had them, but the majority of their big speeches were held at what looked like, if you're from DC, you might be able to identify. It looked like, I don't know if they said it, I'm guessing. It looked like it was the Mellon Auditorium. That's what it looked like. So there's this big place that they do things at and have events, and it looks real congressy and real old halls of justice type feel to it. And it looked like that's where they were at. So they were in an empty room, large empty room, social distancing, I guess, and doing their speeches to the camera. Don Jr. came out. When I tell you, boy, was fried out his brain. No way in the world, any adult with any amount of intelligence that went to a PWI or been around celebrities, athletes, entertainers, or your rich friend or uncle, or your dope fiend cousin, and don't know what it looked like to be on cocaine. Period. End of story. That's what I seen. That's what I had seen with my eyes. And then the girlfriend. Wow. She was so loud. Every speech was angry. I mean, it was, I mean, I read a little bit of history. I really felt like watching the RNC yesterday. I was in Nazi Germany in like 1938. Like it was real. They were angry at me through the TV, yelling, "End of the world." Like, if y'all don't stop it, if you like, I'm not even exaggerating. You tuning in right now, you watching me, you like, oh, dude, funny. Nah. They had the people like, if y'all don't rally around our leader, Donald J. Trump, the blacks are going to come into your neighborhood and take everything you've worked for. Like, literally, I'm not even adding words. All right. So let's do this. This is all I want to do. Plant-based. That's why it's plant-based, because they was on cocaine. Cocaine is a plant. That whole thing I saw last night was completely plant-based. All right, so let's look at, so I woke up this morning to the Guilfoyle Challenge, which is absolutely hilarious to me. And so basically, the internet took over. They stepped in and made that hashtag, and people butchered her speech. But this is her. And I like this. We're going to start with this one because I think this was very, we're going to just watch a few of these. I thought this one was very, very apropos. Let me see. See if you can hear it.
Think and believe so that they can control how you. They want to steal your liberty, your freedom. They want to control what you see and think and believe so that they can control how you live.
Now that one was funny because, of course, they put her head over Hitler's body. That was funny because that's how it sounded to me. Here's another one. This is how it sounded. That's another. So here's what started the challenge. This black dude right here. Let's see.
American dream.
He's mocking her. He's mocking her.
Ladies and gentlemen, leaders and fighters of the American dream, the best is yet to come.
This man's like, what is you talking about, fam? All right, here's another one. Wait a minute. I'm trying to go back. It was like thousands. Oh, this one was vicious.
Ladies and gentlemen, leaders and fighters for freedom and liberty and the American dream, the best is yet to come.
So I guess during the rehearsals, right, they say, this is me guessing. During the rehearsals, it was like, all right, we're looking for passion. We're looking for, just treat the room like people are there. Because, yeah, true story. It's a true story. What Trumpers saw, what America saw. That's real. Because that's exactly what I saw. So I guess they were like, be passionate, speak from the heart, like you're like it's a room full of people. And she took that and ran with it. No theater classes, no public speaking. I really could have worked with her if they'd have called me. But terrible, absolute terrible. And then there's no one you could find. I would love to find them and bring them on the show to be like, yeah, I saw it last night and I thought it was great. No, impossible. Is this one? I need one where it's her. Well, this one. Oh, this is aggressive.
In President Trump's America, we light things up. We don't dim them down. We build things up. We don't burn them down. We kneel in prayer and we stand for our flag. President Trump believes in you. He emancipates and lifts you up to live your American dream. You can be that shining example to the world. President Trump is the leader who will rebuild the promise of America and ensure that every citizen can realize their American dream. Ladies and gentlemen, leaders and fighters for freedom and liberty and the American dream, the best is yet to come.
Wow. Okay, that was a little powerful. I didn't see that one. I feel like I need to go find that one again and retweet it. But yeah, because they had wow, that was different. All right, I'm gonna have to retweet that one. So I was looking for the original because you gotta see her. You gotta see her. And I don't know what her credentials are. I did some reading. She was affiliated with Gavin Newsom. She started out as an attorney. I don't know how she got to be the first speaker at the RNC as the girlfriend. That's weird to me. I don't know what the precedent for that is. It was just super strange. I don't know what role she has. But that yelling and America, like you just learned English, and America, really, I mean, sinister. Y'all tripping. Like your friends work, your cousins, that's like, nah, man, the vote, it don't matter. They both did. Nah, man, this was some sinister shit I watched last night. I mean, hate-filled, sinister, megalomaniac, all those words. I'm trying to find the original. I ain't got the original. I guess we'll, you do your Googles, you'll find it. Yeah. America. Weirdo. I mean, that was some weirdo shit when you watched it. I mean, like, sinister. Like, what are y'all so angry about? That's the part I can't figure out. First of all, you're in charge. Like, you're the incumbent. What are y'all so angry about? Y'all are scared that y'all way of life is coming to an end. But why? What is the problem with other people being able to live the same way you do? I can't, that whole All Lives Matter crowd and they had the two, speaking of which, they had the husband and wife who pulled the gun on the people walking through their neighborhood. They had them speak. And they were they were terrified. They were like, because of rezoning, single family homes are going to come to an end. Like, what the propaganda that y'all eat all day. It's like, it's really made y'all demented. And like, I wish some of y'all was watching. Call up your friend. I know you got a white coworker or a Herschel Walker type coworker. Call them, tell them to tune in, man. Cause we got to get to the bottom of this, man. Like, these people are mentally like demented. They are legit fear mongering of a highest level, but they're like possessed. They're like possessed under demon possession. When I watched the shit yesterday, and then they had Trump, he went and he did this one segment. He wasn't supposed to be there, but he can't not be in the mix. He wasn't supposed to be there, so they did a segment where he's talking to people that who have been freed. They were held hostage in some countries around the world, and terrorism and other reasons. And he brought them home, so he had them there. One dude was like, "Yeah, I was in me and my wife were trapped in Venezuela for 28 days," and he was like, "And I brought you home, right? I brought you home, and now you're home. I brought you." And the president, he was it's a good guy. He did a good thing, and now you're home. I brought you home. What? 28 days? That's a vacation. You wasn't no prisoner of war, fam. Ridiculous, man. It was sinister. The cult of 45. True story. Listen, the only thing they're missing is the Hitler hologram. They bring that Hitler hologram out like they had Tupac at Coachella. You bring that Coachella Hitler hologram out, they get my vote. I'm sorry. Man, I'm being this Joe like, holy shit. They done brought back Hitler. I mean, just tell me up front. Just be up front with this, what it is. American people, it's white supremacy, it's a war on all of y'all. Then I'll know what to do. I'll know how to act accordingly. I'll know what time it is. Bring the Hitler hologram, man. That's the only thing they missing.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still look